Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, bringing on a day trading analysis on Bitcoin and on AVAX. Today we see some strength in Bitcoin, possibly going up to these volume candles above. If not, more money is present to the downside, which is a warning for everybody that's in longs right now. Wait, because more money is present to the downside. Let's look at the charts. So as you know, we have the market maker structure. We had a double top formation back in July. We had first drop to the downside, first retrace to the upside, possibly finished, where we topped out locally around 30k. From there, I expect Bitcoin to go and grab the liquidity which is present to the downside. We have some volcans which haven't been recovered yet, down all the way to 20.5k. And I think we could possibly recover half of it, which is at 22k possibly. We'll probably have a retrace from there, or we could go all the way down to 20.5k before we have a retrace. Let's see what happens. After that, we'll have a retrace to the upside, and then we'll have the third and final leg to the downside, which could go all the way down to 17k. Also, we could go to 19k as well. We just have to wait and see what happens. When we perform a W bottom formation, that is where we shift our minds to longs and ride up to the upside. That's the general idea. We have a lot of volcans which haven't been recovered for a while now, which is concerning because volcans get recovered on every time frame, and they're present there on the daily time frame. A lot of open orders which the market maker could fill in the next leg to the downside. If we get any, to basically reject this market maker structure, we need to break this second high right here at 31.8k. If we do that, well, this structure is invalid and we can shift our focus right up to the upside to the next target, which could be to 34k. But we need to break that zone first. Currently we haven't done it yet, so we're still in the market maker structure. Looking at the news trends for this week, if we take a look what's going on, this week, yeah, we can see that today is kind of a big day because we have Jerome Powell speaking pretty soon, in just a half an hour, and then tomorrow is kind of a slow day. So the big thing going on today is Jerome Powell speaking. I don't think it's going to shock the market. So kind of slow week this week. So nothing much is going to shock the market in terms of macro news. Looking at the liquidation map, we can see a lot of money is stacked to the downside, especially at 23.4k. We have a lot of money, possibly, as you can see, over $400 million is stacked exactly at 23.4k is the zone where $400 million is stacked. And before that, we have a lot of millions before we even get there. So more money is stacked to the downside to be liquidated than to the upside. Make of this what you want. None of this was financial advice. You trade however you want to trade. Now let's take a look at AVAX. I zoom out a bit for you to show you how AVAX is looking on the weekly time frame and general where we're heading, because we performed a double top formation with the rest of the crypto market. Then we went straight down, had a retrace, straight down again, retrace. Now we're in a third and final wave to the downside. We have still this zone to take. As you can see here, this volume candle right here is still up for grabs before we get to the next one. I'm gonna mark it off in red for you on the weekly time frame. This is basically where the open orders are. Those haven't been filled yet. So $6 could be the next target, or even down to $4.5 could be the next target for AVAX before we bottom out and then perform a double bottom formation and recover those lovely volume candles which has been recovered on the to the upside up at $65. So you could potentially do a 10x or even more, 12x basically, if we get to these lows right here where the volume candles reside. That is the targets to the downside basically. $4.5 could be the low for AVAX in this bear market, or we could even go to $3.5 where the next basically volume candle cluster is. But wait and see, because this, if you're an investor, not financial advice, you could ride this zone out, because this is the third and final leg to downside if we look at the market maker structure. And yeah, just wait and see before the money printing goes burr again. You want to be loading up AVAX, not financial advice. I'm not shilling anything, and we love this project at this channel. But yeah, that's basically what the idea is for AVAX. It has been dropping straight down almost in the market maker structure. We're waiting for a double bottom formation. When we confirm it, when we break this level right here, which will come possibly in the next year, that is when you want to load up and trade this to the upside. Not financial advice. This is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. Make for this what you want. This was Big Boss Brother number 2. Have a good one. Big Boss out.